What's good, y'all? What's good? We here in the Cognac room another night. You know what I'm saying? Here with my motherfucking co-host BDUB.
What up?
Good. So now we get to show the people everything that we've been talking about. So we're gonna show them a little bit of the shit. You know what we been talking about. They can see it on the news for themselves. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me get this going here. All right. Yeah. So, Dub,
What's up?
what's been the main thing on the news? We can check out the border thing, the shit that's going on with the border.
I mean, shit, my thing, we know what's going on with the border. How do you stop it?
It's too far gone, you ask me. I mean, because he decided, our president decided to just let this happen. But what do you see him doing about it, though?
I mean, he's insulated from it, so it's really nothing.
So he leaving it up on the good people of Texas to take care of their own shit, but they wasn't the one who started.
No, but at first they handcuffed him. Remember? They was talking about they wanted to do this, then all of a sudden they took it to the Supreme Court and they was like, well, you know, this is y'all laws down there, but we're going to override it because, you know, y'all shouldn't be doing this. But
Right.
The thing is, and then Mexico comes in and they say that, oh, we ain't taking them back. But I mean, that's almost like...
Can they do that?
Dude, that's like your kid brother telling you, you ain't coming in this room.
You eventually gonna come in the room.
Then you going in there when you want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Mexico,
they
thing is, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what a lot of people don't know, okay, they know drugs cross the border, but the Mexicans, like a lot of this fentanyl, they making it.
Yeah.
They making the meth.
Yeah.
And they doing it a lot cheaper, but it's like, dude, that's the shit that's really fucking us up.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't advocate using meth for none of y'all, but I mean, back when it was crank, there's a difference. Just like a lot of motherfuckers don't understand there's a difference between smoking crack and freebasing. You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
It's like with the crank, you know, that was American made. They wasn't doing all this shit that got motherfuckers fucked up out here. You know what I'm saying? It's like motherfuckers down there biting their teeth out of existence, fucking all this shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You probably be up 2-3 days, that'd be that.
But I mean, what?
But then meth, you got this shit, motherfuckers be up weeks at a time. You might as well shit, you know. I mean, I've sat there, I've talked with people, they, you know what I'm saying, they'll sit here and they make, oh man, crack ain't nothing. Man. Why do you want to be up for a night or two? You could be up for a week. Who the fuck want to be up that long?
What the fuck? See, that I don't understand. I never did understand what motherfuckers get out of that shit. I mean, I get more out of having a drink.
But I mean, I think that's really,
smoking weed any day. I mean, some people they prefer weed.
But I mean, that's really the problem. I mean, that's why I think our government really lets this shit in. Because it pacifies. It's almost like right now kids are being raised by TVs and phones and games and shit because the parents ain't really trying to deal with them. So they give them a controller or a phone and just put them off to the side. So the kid's sitting there entertaining himself, but he's learning at the same time.
He's learning. Yeah, he's learning different. He's learning how to deal with different shit. Did you see? I've seen. Now I'm gonna tell you this. When we was in the service, and you spoke about video game. We was in the service. The one way they got you, they trained you for combat. It was called Miles Gear. Okay, you in this virtual reality. You in this room with this big white screen, right? And it's a machine next to you that look like the thing to bring the bowling ball back. It's a machine, but that machine controls, you know, like the targets and shit like that. So you out there, you got this rifle that's connected to that machine. One big video game, you see what I'm saying? And you looking through these goggles or whatever, and as targets jumping out and shooting whatever, your job is to take them out without being took out.
Okay.
So
I mean, this basically you playing. I mean, that
Modern Warfare, basically.
Pretty much.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like me personally, as far as the military go, I don't know why they quit the thing where they let the motherfuckers, you know, when they used to let people out of prison. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where the real killers are. Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't need little Jimmy behind me because his dad grandpa was in World War II, his dad was in Vietnam. Now he over here trying to, following the family steps. Then when the shit get real, you gonna freeze up. No, give me Raheem. This nigga done killed everybody and the dog. Yeah. He shot the baby in the head first. That kind of shit. We know what he gonna do.
Let me ask you this: do you think that will make for better rehabilitation if they came out of prison and had the option? Listen, you want to do all this out in the street? Why don't you come join the army, where you get a paycheck, where you can get your life going back?
But there would have to be certain shit. I think we'll put stipulations put in place.
Yeah.
My thing has always been, okay, you should give us 2 tours. You know what I'm saying? We're going to set you up, you get you a check for life, and we're going to try to, we're going to, you give us 2 tours. If you make it, we're going to sponge your record. We're going to try to help you get a job.
Try to help you get a job, which he will. Because being there, he has a choice. He don't have to be a combat soldier.
But see, this is what I'm saying. I mean, no, these are niggas you want the boots on the ground, though.
I mean, you still a soldier, though. No matter what. Listen,
I'm saying,
if you're a doctor and we over here in the zone, the first thing they taught you was combat, right? You turn into an infantry soldier first. That's your first job. Then this is your second job. You see what I'm saying? So you may be a doctor, but the first thing, and we over here.
I don't think none of the niggas I'm talking about are doctors to begin with.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying it gives them a chance to learn a different job. You see what I'm saying? To learn a trade in life.
I get all that, but I'm saying it's like, first thing, they got to get back. They got to insert their 2 tours and get back.
Right.
And after that, you know what I'm saying? But then again, a smart nigga gonna look at it. They already see how their veterans are treated, so they're gonna be like, "Nah, I take my chance in the joint." That's really what Uncle Sam is showing them.
Well, would you say that Uncle Sam need to may even just, we're not just on that, but I'm just saying maybe they need to reconfigure Uncle Sam.
And but bro, this is the thing. I was talking to Diesel once, and he told me once, he's like, this is the reason he went back to school. I told him, anything with an ism on it is a business, somebody making money.
Yep.
We live in a capitalist society, capitalism. Mm-hmm. There's the law of gravity that comes with that. Somebody always going to have to be the fall guy. We all can't make it.
That's right.
We all can't. Somebody going to have to lay down, get tied up, be the bridge that other motherfuckers walk across.
Yeah, everybody walk across, you damn right. And that's I know.
And that's the thing. And it's like, with Uncle Sam, with this wheel that he's got going, it's starting to crush a lot of different people in a lot of different places. You know what I'm saying? First, it used to be just, we always been on the bottom.
Yeah.
Then, you know what I'm saying? It was like, motherfuckers come over here and they, how did these people do this? How did these people do that? How did all these other people get up? Well, they look like you. So you're going to be more prone to help them out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be like, I'm sure there were certain African countries, you know what I'm saying? Like when we read the Bible. Motherfuckers, these were people of color. Mm-hmm. If you had leprosy, shit, you was an outcast, but you were white. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just in different cultures, different things hold. So now, over here, if you black, we can't really fuck with you like that. Mm-hmm. But then they wonder why, how can the Chinese and the Indians come over here? Because they done sat there and they watched what you done did to these niggas. Now we ain't finna go through that.
We ain't finna go through all that. And that's,
you know what I'm saying? We coming over here educated.
But you know what? And that's true. A lot of my Indian friends, a lot of our friends, they was already educated before they hit here. Yeah. But I don't understand. Remember what I asked last night? For what reason do you want to run over here and we already going through hell?
Because for some people,
maybe it's they seeing the conglomerate, not to cut you up. Maybe they seeing the lights, camera, action part. You ain't seeing the throw out the trash in the back alley with the rat part.
But I'm saying, for some people, that's better than what they got.
You think so?
Yeah. For some people, that's better than what they got. If the Haitians had a way of getting here and getting over it, I'm sure a lot of them would be on the way here.
They bring them. You didn't see that? They bring it. They go into there, and for some of the people in the city that got families, I think they're more or less doing it for family. If they got family, they bring them.
Oh shit! I just know barbecue took over. Made my man's prime minister step down.
Man.
And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I look at that like.
Would you interview barbecue?
Yeah, why wouldn't I? I wouldn't have no problem talking to him.
If he didn't want to talk to nobody, but he want to talk to the Cognac room, I would interview him too.
Because there's no reason to not interview him. Because I want to know what he's seeing.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Because, and what did you do to unify these? Because goddamn it, we sitting in the country shit. You can't even find niggas in the same city, let alone state, let alone country.
Can't even get them to get along long enough to get it before.
Yeah, you know, you can't even open up a club in the city. Niggas can't shit. Get along better, long, you know, stop bullshitting long enough to get some pussy.
Right.
Have a drink, get you some ass, you know, shit. No, they start shooting up the hoes, shooting up the club.
Yep. Everybody in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that would be the thing I'm saying, because like I said, it's like, because it's probably going to come down to that over here. I mean, you're going to have like GDs getting with the Black P Stones, getting with the BDs, getting with the Bloods, the Crips. Hey, they going to have to call in motherfucking Mexican Mafia. We got to link up with the Latin Kings. We got to holler at the Aryan Nation and all this shit. Because, I mean, outside of shit, the color, I mean, fuck ideology. It's about survival.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, right now, I mean, I don't know what religion anybody claims, but I mean, in my opinion, God, Jesus, Allah, Zeus, Odin, this ain't getting it right now.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said something about that. Did you have to, and I'm going to show the people here in a minute about this.
What?
You familiar with Billy Carson, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Billy Carson, one of the true speakers of our lifetime. And go over there and watch his show. You know what I'm saying? Watch the show with Billy Carson. He got some knowledge for y'all. When he was saying that we were created, our genes was manipulated. We became a drone worker, basically.
No, this is what it is. What he's talking about, and I read the Earth Chronicles, Zechariah 6. That's what all this is based on.
Yeah. I was in that watch.
Basically, the mythologies. Because almost any mythology in the world, it's got the trio.
Right.
You know, the Trinity, whatever, the three.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It all goes back to them.
Mm-hmm.
Inkley and Leo, and I think the other one is Edu.
Right.
It's like, you know, I think Inkley and Leo, I think, are brothers, and Edu is like the father.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, them are the main three over things. You know what I'm saying? And the brothers are even. One is like the good. One equals out to be Jehovah. The other one equals out to be Satan.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it basically when you come down to that, if you listen to this, I'm just saying go read the books, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you can take it as truth. Take it with a grain of salt. I mean, that's all it is. Just entertain the idea. I ain't saying accept it. Entertain it. Show some intelligence. But anyway, what I was saying was, you read this, we were already here. We existed in a certain form.
Right.
So they started manipulating our DNA because where they came from, Nibiru.
Did you know Nikola Tesla became obsessed with the law?
Was messed up.
Right.
So now they needed the gold that we were mining.
Mm-hmm.
The gold was here, but they didn't want to mine it, so they manipulated us to turn us into a worker class.
Yeah, they needed that gold.
And then I think it was in Leo that seen this, started teaching us little things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he felt sorry for us. That's the way he said he felt.
In the Bible, he's Satan. In Greek mythology, he's Prometheus. Remember, he gave man fire.
Yeah.
And got punished for that till Hercules freed him.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? It's like people don't really read these. You know, they just, you know, and I mean, this more so towards the religious guys and gals.
Mm-hmm. It showed me a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't take everything I'm saying, go research. Go read the books for yourself, see what you come to.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, you could sit here, I mean, like a lot of people, when they read the Bible, they take the stories literally.
Yeah.
Then you got some people that they take them as an allegory.
And they're not reading between the lines. Everything leads back to the Emerald Tablets. All of it do. Everything. The Book of Enoch was the most straightforward out of most of them. The Book of Enoch is the most straightforward.
I mean,
because it coincides with the Emerald Tablet. But I got something I want to put on them. We're just going to watch a few minutes of that, you know. Just a little backup, just to show them a little backup, you know what I'm saying? Y'all check this out.
Laws of the universe, manifestation, and the metaphysical. And right before...
Let's skip ahead a little bit here.
Cynthia went to Egypt with us in 2022, October of 2022. She was one of the Billy Boot Camp, leaders. And so actually, I think you might
For
have
those that
given it the
don't know,
name
this
Billy
is
Boot Camp Sit
Billy
Through.
Carson.
But it was called the Billy
Shout
Boot
out to
Camp
Billy
because of how much
Carson,
walking we did,
and
how much
4K
climbing and
over
hiking we
there.
did throughout Egypt, into pyramids,
But I
ancient
want to get off
sites,
into the park.
shafts of
I'm trying to skip.
pyramids,
Just I
underneath
want the people
areas
to
of
see
hidden
this.
crypts at Dendera. It was an amazing trip, and they started calling it the Billy Boot. Right? So let's say Fort Lauderdale, Florida. If I hopped on a spaceship and went to another, calling him Jesus because Jesus means hail Zeus, and I'm not hailing
Nah, we was just talking about that.
different epics, Epic of Gilgamesh, Epic of Atrahasis, the Enuma Elish, and the 7 tablets of creation. These texts predate most texts that exist on the planet, with the exception of the animal tablets, some of the Vedas, and maybe the only thing that will come even close to a written handed down text would be the Mahabharata, right? And so the misconception, let me get back to my point that I was talking about, is there's this misconception between people that are following the ancient astronaut theory, is that the Anunnaki created humans. Now we have to be careful on how we state this, because according to the text, they didn't create humans. In other words, they didn't just from scratch, out of absolutely nothing,
Right.
poof, there's humans here.
Because
There's
I said
some
we're
type of
already here
magic
in
or
a low
alchemy or
form.
something like
Yeah,
that,
they
or
just
they
tinker
have
with
a-
our
or
genes
did they
and
have the
gave us who we
creation
are.
power?
Now made us who we are
They
now.
use genetic
Advanced.
manipulation, which we're going to take a look at tonight. We're going to take a look into genetic manipulation that was done in ancient times. And this is one of the very first accounts of this evidence of genetic manipulation. But going forward into the future, even into what you call the modern day Bible, you find genetic manipulation when it comes to Mary, the mother of Yeshua, aka Jesus. I don't like calling him Jesus because Jesus means hail Zeus, and I'm not hailing Zeus. I'm talking about a real person, Yeshua, which is his real name, right?
So, like I said, we was just talking about that. How our genes was, because we was a lower form. We was what do they call it? We was humanoid or something. They use a different phrase for it.
I mean, we're gonna be humanoid.
We was humanoid, but now we're in a more evolved form because they tinker with our genes. Now, the funny part about that, I was just watching another one of the famous scientists that was on there, and I wish I would have got that video. And you say tinker when we say tinker with the genes, they did it again. Some scientists was working on this shit, and they tinkered with some genes. They had a few people that volunteered, and it extended life in frogs. It extended life. Do you see what I'm saying? So now what you think gonna be next? Now they're gonna try to extend the life of human beings.
I'm sure they already have been experimenting on us.
Yeah.
I mean, that's there's no doubt in my mind for that.
Yeah.
I mean,
all of a sudden, all this stuff is coming out now. Are you noticing that? All of a sudden, all this new technology, the breakthrough with AIDS that just happened the other day, we've been knew about that. The cure and all this, we've been knew about this back when, a long time ago.
I first heard of Chemron in 1993.
And people.
Chemron was made in Africa.
Yep.
But see, the thing is, I think, like with a lot of this shit, AIDS is man-made.
It is.
Most diseases are.
COVID was proven to be man-made.
Because this is the thing now, Big Pharma's gonna make money.
Yeah.
That's what Dr. Sebi ended up dead.
Mm-hmm. Because he was figuring out
natural ways for you to kill yourself and heal yourself.
That's right, and it worked.
With the stuff that's just around you every day.
Yep, that's right. Shout out to Dr. Mandel. He do the same thing. Natural stuff around you. Olive oil. How you can do what they call it it's a mouth cleanse basically. It breaks down all the places. You can take olive oil, a nice shot of olive oil, swish it around for 5 minutes, spit it out in the sink, then gargle with your normal stuff to get the oil out of your mouth, and it done strip plaque from your teeth.
Okay.
Coconut oil too. I can't do the coconut because I'm allergic to coconut, but yeah, you swish it around, and as you spit it out, you will see that plaque and that gunk and all that. If you have gingivitis, you'll see that shit coming out because the olive oil forces impurities out. Hell, man, I've been taking that medication. I told you, my skin be getting dry. I use olive oil before I do the lotion. And I don't worry about it. Otherwise, I look like a damn alligator. You know what I'm saying? It's no fun being diabetic, but hey, we drive our own wheel. We turn our own wheels. And there's a way they got a way. It's called Sugar Defender. Y'all check it out for yourself. Don't get the one on YouTube. Actually, go to the site. It's called Sugar Defender. That the what's the name of the main place that tests food? USDA. That the USDA approved. 2 drops in your water a day will make your pancreas kick all that fat and stuff and that sugar from around it. It'll wake it back up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 drops of it a day, and it'll reverse your diabetes. So that's the next little regimen I'm going on. You know, just 2 drops in the water a day. That's it. I drink water first thing in the morning. So I mean, we got all these new things that's coming out. You see the eye drops. For us, that people that need reading glasses, you heard about the eye drops, right?
No.
Yeah. You can go to your doc. You can go to your eye doctor right now and have him give you the eye drops, and you'll never have to wear them reading glasses again. What you do, you drop it in your eyes first thing in the morning, and it helps your vision. It helps to impair your vision. USDA approved.
But how?
It does the same thing. Have you ever?
Because I think if they get a big enough check, they're going to prove anything.
Well, I mean, it's like this. It's almost the same with lenses are getting nowadays. It's almost like a contact lens. But your natural tears wash it away at the end of the day. In the morning time, you drop it in time, drop it inside. Don't ever have to wear glasses again. So all this technology, which we knew has been there. You know, we knew that the government knew this already. There's proof that they knew it. That they knew different. They knew about the COVID. What they called the COVID before? Before it was COVID, what was it?
That was SARS in my eyes.
SARS. Been around.
Yeah.
Been had a cure for it.
Basically, it's just a cold.
Just a cold. The new pneumonia.
And I mean, from what I seen, shit, the shot. That's why, I mean, I never got the shot. Hell, my doctor told me don't get the shot.
I got 2 of them, and I wasn't doing no more. And I make sure I stay checked and stay whatever. I don't want no side effects. I ain't had none. I got them years ago. Some people's body can fight certain things. Some people can't.
That's some people, they died of cold. They died of cold. It's like, are you really sure?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They died of the shit that was in that shot.
It's
third
hard
shot.
to say.
Because a lot of them took that 3rd shot. That booster or whatever. They took that booster, and then next thing you know, they're in the hospital somewhere. I stopped right at that second. I said, if this don't help me out, then I guess ain't nothing gonna help me. I'm just gonna keep on working and moving and doing things that I normally do. In the wintertime, step my ass outside with my t-shirt and my shorts on and shit to get that winter air to get them germs off. I'm just gonna have to keep doing that. People don't understand that. For all you people that sit in the house all day, in the wintertime is the best time to kill them germs. Open up your windows in your house. Open up your window, kill them germs. Let fresh air.
A lot of people, they sit there and that's like an old wives' tale. Weather don't, you know what I'm saying? Weather don't make you sick. Germs do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So all that, oh man, he was out there and it was raining, this. No, you know what I mean? The only way they could do it is like if somebody else that was sick and they sniffing doing this. You get wet, you might snip when you do this. Now you don't grab the same doorknob or something.
That's it.
Now you done transfer.
Because it's
now
wet.
You getting
you
sick.
Wet, and it's gonna spread like wildfire.
And you add moisture to anything, it's gonna boost it.
That's right.
So it's like, I don't know. That was one thing. I mean, it never made sense to me. Just because you outside cold, you ain't gonna get sick like that.
Right. People gotta learn, man. You gotta learn that our ancestors knew to take care of themselves. The Indians lived through blizzards, lived through famine, and they wasn't sick like everybody else was. They lived through this shit because they took natural remedies. They took care of their people. You overworked yourself out there doing this. You need to take a rest for a few days. Take this herb with it. They got, they worked on shit, man. And we just lost fact. Cheetos is not a herb that you eat and heal off of. Your body ain't gonna heal off no damn Cheeto.
No, it won't.
Drink you some V8. Drink you some, I'm just saying, you sick, Drink plenty of orange juices. Do whatever, because somewhere some germs around there. Clean up your area. Bleach wipes. Clean up. I mean, they've been had stuff to heal stuff. But as we getting more stuff to heal stuff, new remedies and stuff, here come the new diseases too. I gotta be weary, man. For real. For real. All right, bro. Well, on to some funny shit. I had a tribute I wanted to do.
Well,
At a homie. You already know, right? Rest in peace, Eric Mays.
Wix
Y'all gotta
is your
excuse the
platform
commercials.
to
You know how
perform
it
on.
work. You know what I'm saying?
I had just had enough of his abuse, with him screaming at me during public meetings, "You nasty old white woman." That is not acceptable.
Why? Why is she talking? Can you warn her and get her the hell out of here? We sat and listened to her ignorant stuff, and then when we talk,
Here we
then
go.
we got to deal with that.
Proceed, Councilman.
Ain't it crazy? It's getting to be a little much.
Proceed.
He's
I was
violating the
asked to
Disorderly
fight.
Persons Act
I
and
was-
needs
Hold on.
to
Let
be
me hear a point of
removed.
order. What's your point
This
of order?
is
They've
two
been
council
talking all
people.
through mine.
Because he does not have the floor.
I
And he
had it
just
on a
keeps
point of
talking,
order.
no matter what you say or
You
anybody
just
else
directed
says.
me to show you something.
Roger, Councilman.
Mr.
That's what you're
Winfrey,
doing.
You got the
That's
floor.
an abuse of a point of
You've got the
information.
floor.
Do I have the floor? Do I?
Yes,
Do
you
I?
do.
Thank you very much.
What a fool.
I would like to say
Councilman.
that it's quite clear that Mr. Mays
Point of
doesn't
order,
want
Mr.
anyone talking
President.
about this.
Point of order.
What's your point?
Mr. President, now he called Miss. I want to know.
Mr. Mays is being very disrespectful. He's engaging in personal attacks. He needs to be ruled out of order. He's done it multiple times during this meeting, and he needs to be removed from the meeting.
Mr. Mays, would you not mock?
Mr.
Point of
Say what
order,
you-
Mr. President.
It's the truth. I wouldn't care if Miss Galloway
Miss,
leave because I'm talking about her colleagues. I don't care if Miss.
Shame on you, Mr. Winfrey. He needs to be taken out of this meeting.
Mr.
Point of order.
Winfrey.
All right.
Let's
What's your
vote.
point?
They gone. Let's vote.
Never mind, he's done.
Okay.
Shame on you, ma'am. I got the
You
floor.
are so obnoxious. That's what you are. You've been talking the
That's
whole
what I'm
meeting
gonna call
to
you
Ms.
in about
Winfrey.
2 seconds.
The whole
You making
time.
attacks
I don't
on me.
care.
I don't think
care.
I'm obnoxious.
I don't care. You
I
are.
think if
You
we
are.
want to get into
This is a
calling
hot
names,
mess.
I'm gonna tell you what I think about you. Are you
Councilman
ready?
Mays,
So if you didn't
I'm
open the
so
floor for
ready.
name
I'm
calling,
okay. You've been doing
okay,
it
well
for
then
4
let me
years.
do it. Be quiet
You've
so
been
I
doing it for 4 years.
keep calling.
Just be great, man. I want you to be great.
Let me be great obnoxiously. Let me be great obnoxiously. I'm gonna circle back on these personal attacks. Miss Galloway, you gonna catch holy heck trying to attack me politically in a public arena. People looking, I guarantee you, after I finish this business and in the middle of it, I will circle back on your personal attacks, Miss Galloway. See, my daddy was Pastor May. And sometime the pastors in the Baptist church,
Point of order, that's irrelevant what his father did for a living.
I think it's irrelevant you asking for this man's criminal background.
What I
So
want is you guys to
let her go. Let her do her thing. I can keep up with her.
Councilman Mays.
Well, then rule out order and tell me to proceed and I'll chill out.
Proceed, Councilman.
Well, then check her. The council person that called me said I'm the most racist person she ever met. So when you call me racist, the most racist, I ain't never hung nobody, ain't never sick no dog on nobody, ain't never sprayed nobody. I'm seeing a pattern toward black men. And I'm getting a tired reputation and my daddy's reputation. Pastor May, Shiloh. We ain't no joke to play with around here. Miss Galloway, I don't care where you come from, California, this, that, the other, but it ain't gonna happen to me. Maurice, I don't think it's gonna happen to you. I'm from this community. And you not finna come here and
Point of order,
belittle
Mr.
me.
Mays is way off.
Now she was way off when she went obnoxious, and you jive right with her. Miss, call me a racist. Thank you for the flow. And then in this discussion, Miss
Rest in peace.
it's becoming clear.
Rest in peace. Hey, he was real.
I'll give you a text. Now guess what? What you looking for? You say cool. What you looking for? Crack, heroin, cocaine? You know, also, weed is legal in the city of Flint on private property. So what you looking for? You think I'm a crackhead?
Rest in peace, Eric Mays, man. He's something else, man.
Yeah, but
We need to fight motherfucker down here like that.
I'm gonna say yeah and no.
You don't think so?
No, what I'm gonna say, they spend more time arguing than actually coming up with solutions.
Oh, yeah,
That's the thing.
Of course, they ain't gonna show the part.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying it's like, you know what I'm saying? What they call it in Congress, a filibuster. I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we was talking about last night. It's like, motherfuckers gotta get on the same page and get shit done for the people, or I think the people need to restructure their functions.
Yeah, he said that in one of the meetings.
I mean, I'm not averse to some January 6th type shit.
Well, you know,
I think that right there, I think that they scared our government because they looking like, hold on, these motherfuckers is tired.
Yeah.
And this ain't even like a third or eighth or none of it. This is just the motherfuckers around Washington.
Bro, let me ask you a question. Do you think that they was wrong?
I mean, no, I don't, because it was some weird shit that went on with that election.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it was too much weird shit that went on.
They found out there was some weird shit going on.
You know what I'm saying?
But did you see the footage of the man? They said the agency, what was that? Not Secret Service, but the security agency that held the building down, the White House, the Capitol Police, said that the man broke in. But did you see where they let him in? The dude with the buffalo hat. They let him in, showed him around.
I mean,
and all he did was sit there at the desk and took a picture. And he facing all of years.
Nah, that's wrong. But I mean, if you've seen it, I'm sure a jury can see it. So it shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's how they do it. I'm sure the government, the feds, they got a lot of weight behind them, so they're going to start throwing these numbers at him, leaning on him to take a deal. You know, just like, you know,
just like we were talking about that. Yeah.
So
we were just talking about that.
But no, bro, I mean, it like they keep raising taxes, and that's one of the founding principles of this country. No taxation without representation.
Right.
Now you taking money from people, but they're not. Everything ain't being divvied up as far as you being heard. Right. And that's the thing. A lot of motherfuckers just want to know that they've been heard. You know, and it's like if you ain't letting the people know, they at least give the illusion. They used to give you the illusion of inclusion. They don't even do that now. They just know I'm here, you here, deal with it. Fuck you.
Right.
You know, and it's like you seen, you know what I'm saying? Because now you got a bunch of motherfuckers in there behind that door. Okay. Ain't no soldiers in here. Ain't nobody here. It's you and the people. You one of the people, you finna get treated like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do some shit like they, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's the thing when you do the history of it. And anybody out there, you want to debate me on this, you can, but just do the history of any type of change that came in this world.
Right.
From centuries on back, millennia on back up until now. Change, you didn't vote on change. That's why I think the Civil Rights Movement was a failure. It was something that got voted on.
And that's crazy. And
but I mean, change is taken by force.
That's true.
That's the only way you're going to get change. That's the only way you can really affect change.
That's true. The government has exercised that. How many wars and how many?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. And you can't, there's no more peaceful talks.
I mean,
you can't do that. I mean, it doesn't work. We see it don't work. You know, I mean, I heard, okay. You know, let me give you an example. You know Black Wall Street, right?
Yeah.
I heard that was an inside job. Meaning the reason why they failed was an inside job.
No.
No. It was a lot more tied to it. You know, we know what happened. Of course, we know what happened. I'm not saying that didn't happen. I'm saying it started from the inside. Motherfuckers being jealous of each other, business.
I'm sure there was some jealousy.
Yeah, that's what
that just comes down anytime you got niggas and money, jealousy come in.
Yeah, it was one business jealous of another business.
But yeah, that was just. I mean, the white people, they've been wanting to get over there and fuck that place up. I mean, it's been a lot of times like that down there. You know what I'm saying? That it's just they want to. They look for it, and then back then that was the whole thing. It just took the rumor. White chick said she got attacked.
Yeah.
Nigga just say it.
Yeah.
Go home, smack his sister. Bitch say you got attacked. Whoop her ass, then say a nigga did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. It's like.
How many times we done had to go through that through history? Emmett Till. That. I mean, just how many times in history that people got to go through that one person lying? They're always on some racist shit. And that one person lying started a whole fucking massacre.
But that's the thing. You dealing with a bunch of niggas, honestly, bro. It was like, and I mean, and I think that's why they pushed Martin Luther King over Malcolm X. Because he had that Christian ideology. Mm-hmm. That you smack me, I turn the other cheek. No, I don't think if Jesus was here, he'd turn the other cheek.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Jesus, he was a man.
Right.
Like I'm a man. You smack me, I'm coming right back at you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the problem. Motherfuckers want to sit there and pray and start singing and we shall and marching and all that shit. No, that shit don't work.
Right.
Sitting there motherfuckers spraying you down with water hoses, tearing the skin off your ass, sticking motherfucking German shepherds, biting plugs out your ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you get to a point where, you know what I'm saying? So then here come Malcolm X like, hey, no, we ain't doing this. Then when he got the picture of that nigga up there with the motherfucking gauge, no, hey, that's scary. That's why they allowed, you know, all them niggas started pushing all that heroin in New York.
Right.
We rather these motherfuckers behind a bitch than listen to him.
Right.
For real.
Yeah. I know.
It just came down now.
I know. Well, I definitely know.
Because I'm gonna ask you this, bro. Look at the Nation of Islam. Fuck the ideology.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying the ideology, but I'm saying as far as like niggas, they catch niggas at their lowest.
Right.
A lot of motherfuckers join when they go to the joint.
Right.
Then when they get out of there, you know what they do? They become upstanding, productive members of society.
True.
Now, how does that happen? How the fuck does that happen? And how come ain't nobody went and talked to Farrakhan and them about it? Like, dude, what are y'all doing?
Right.
How are y'all getting these niggas to rehabilitate? And I because they don't want them to rehabilitate, bro.
Well, I know.
I mean, that's my whole thing on it. You got to do it for yourself. Like, shout out to my little brothers.
Yeah.
One did 5 years, one did 20. Shout out to my brother Bird.
Yeah.
He got to join now. He making $100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? You got to do this for yourself. They applied them lessons from Joe and Dorothy, and now look at them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker go in there. If you go in there with them, and you come out the same way you went in, you just wasted however much time you did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it can make you. I went there, got out, dude. I know how to cook dope. I know how to make a meth lab. I know how to make bathtub meth. You know, all this shit. You learn that shit. But, you know, that's some shit I ain't finna try to apply to nobody. Nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving a fuck about, you know, going in here making no meth.
Right.
I ain't gonna buy no cane, cook up no dope, and try to get on the block and sell it.
It's not worth it.
No, it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for some people it might be, it might seem like that, but for me, no, it's not.
Right.
But the thing is, going back to what I was saying though, it's like, how come ain't nobody talk to this dude? Like, man, what did you get? What did you telling these dudes? You know what I'm saying? Instead of giving the Barack Obama speech, you know, change and hope and all that bullshit.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, you know, it's cool, but Barack, a certain kind of individual. Let's tell the truth. That nigga ain't finna get a chance to be president.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you born, I mean, you already, you know, sent a certain direction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you look at it. Then as you go through school, Your education is gonna tell you something. And that's a book. If y'all listen to this, that's a book I want anybody out here to go check out and read. It was written probably 100 years ago. Carter G. Woodson, The Miseducation of the Negro. Read that.
That's a damn good book too.
That is a book I recommend everybody should read. But if you're black and you a man, really read it. That. I mean, Henry Louis Gates, 13 Ways of Looking at a Black Man. I mean, if y'all ain't never heard of J. Rogers, get up on that man too.
Yeah.
Cause read from Superman to man, and cause that's the whole thing. A lot of this shit with us is fucked up because of our thinking.
Yeah.
Our thinking is what really is holding us back.
And that's what's killing, man. Because, and speaking from experience, brother, and you know, we haven't made some of the best decisions. But if we knew some of the things we knew now, we had put our head to it back then. There's no doubt in my mind that shit, we would be millionaires. And we still can be, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing now. That's why we have, the cognac room, so we can air out some of the things that people need to know and start thinking now. And wake up that, as they say, the left side of the brain, wake it up, because they need to wake up. They wasting their time out here bullshitting around when they can be putting their energy to use.
I mean, bro, this is something that I just figured out on my own. You get past, I'm going to say a certain age, I'm going to say if you get past about 21, everything you come in contact with is going to do one or two things. Either educate you or entertain you.
Or entertain.
And right now, the entertainment is becoming an education for a lot of us. So that's where a lot of shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, motherfucker can't tell you what their kids thinking or what they what their kids learn in school. But they'll sit here and start reciting all the lyrics to the new Bone song. The shit just came out. They played it 3 times. They done memorized.
Yeah, play a lot of Drake. They can sing the whole damn thing. And just so the crowd know, just so that the crowd.
Nothing against Bone. I just say with all that figgity-miggity shit.
I'm so used to rocking crowds and shit and talking about the crowd. I'm calling for the crowd. Just so that the people know at home that the Zoom is open. If you want to jump in and chime in, it's open. Just go to the description and you'll see it for yourself. If you can't see it in the description, go to yesterday. Watch yesterday's show. It's in the description there. It's still the same key and everything. Don't forget to hit that like button. We're trying to get at least today 100 views. So don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and go ahead and of course donate because we do help others on this show.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. But back to like you were saying, we as people, period, need to we got a lot to work on. We got a lot to work, especially ourselves, because you can't help nobody else if you're not helping yourself. You can't reach down and pull nobody up if you ain't got the arm to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we need to work on a lot of things ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna be. Hopefully, they watching closely out here, and I know some of y'all watching closely. You're gonna watch us evolve, and we're gonna help you evolve. We're the type of people that, as we grow, we're gonna give you the information and let you grow too. Yeah. It's all about growth.
And it's just.
Yeah.
And that's how they get us in the trap, though, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like this. Motherfuckers, I remember, you ever watched The Usual Suspects?
Yeah.
The beginning of what he said.
It's been a while.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was,
people to teach people he didn't exist. Yeah.
And right now, devil, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Right now, the shit that got us fucking us up, and you can go back to, you can say it's the Willie Lynch or whatever, but this government done did a nice job on the black man.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
It's divide and conquer so smooth and sweet.
Yeah. We still fighting each other. When they implanted that in our heads, one better than the other, we still to this day fighting each other. I don't care what, y'all millionaires out there. We talked about this yesterday. You millionaires. You millionaire. You can't say you happy because this nigga sold 60 million? Hey, nigga, I know me and you ain't been seeing eye to eye, but congratulations, nigga. We came from the slum. We making money. Now, after that, we ain't got to make no albums together. Who cares? But, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations.
bro, like I said, like okay, like we both wrestling fans.
Mm-hmm.
Like I look at it, you know, and I'm telling you about this, but my idea would be if I could sit down and talk to Triple H, because I think he could make it happen. Let's have a real WrestleMania. Y'all do this shit all year. Now this weekend, okay, but we'll get a 2-day show. Now the champ from WWE, you finna face such and such from AEW. MJF against motherfucking I don't know. We done seen Cody Rhodes. Let's see MJF against AJ Styles.
Right.
Let's see Roman Reigns against Wardlow. Motherfucker, I'm going to NWA EC3. You come in here. We finna throw you out there against Moose from TNA.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do this shit like this.
That's gonna be nice.
But I'm saying, this, you know, and that would be something for the people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fans, we coming together one weekend after the thing. Everybody just coming together. Fuck the competition. Fuck the rates because it's gonna make money.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely make.
It's gonna make money.
Billions of dollars to see that.
Okay.
It's an invasion.
You know what I'm saying?
They did that with WCW. It was an invasion.
But I'm saying they was all under the same company.
They was all in the same company.
What I'm
at the
saying
time.
is,
Yeah.
get all these motherfuckers together.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the All-Star game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
We get this, you get the All-Star game or the Pro Bowl ain't shit no more. Or the All-Star game in baseball.
Right.
I mean, after Kobe and Westbrook quit making the NBA All-Star game ain't shit.
Right.
Niggas out there, it's glorified scrimmage. Oh, it is.
Look, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back with you. That way y'all can take a look at the merch and do what you got to do. It is what it is, and welcome to the Cognac Room. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Like I said, the Zoom is open if you want to join the show and give us your input on that. But brother, you brought up some valid points that some of the brothers out here need to know what you was telling me during our break
Well,
about how the prison system, how it is.
I mean, once they privatized it, man, it's basically it's for profit.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like if a company come to a town, first off, they're gonna come there with certain things already in place. I'm coming here because y'all gonna give me tax breaks, y'all gonna give me this,
Right.
but you also gotta have the amount of people that I'm gonna need, the
Right.
kind of people I'm gonna need.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you build a prison in a town, this get shit. I mean, you look at like a lot of like here in Michigan, a lot of these prisons, they in towns where they done built up whole towns around this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you look at like where the fuck is Jackson? But Jackson got all these damn prisons there, and most of the motherfuckers there work there. Either they COs, they coming in there. Some of them they work for, you know, they work in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? They do all this shit. It's building up an industry. It's like if you built this factory, you're gonna need bodies. When they privatize it, you need bodies to fill these prisons to make your money back and then some. You know? And then there's the industries around it. Like, I was reading today, it's a couple counties here in Michigan. They're trying to sue like the counties because they feel there's collusion where they stopping people from coming to physically visit their people.
Yeah, that is.
In which right now, I know in Barron County, if you go there, ever since the COVID thing, it changed. You can't physically go there no more. You can't even get mail. You got to get a postcard. Now, when you sit here, okay, they give you one little free visit like for like 10 minutes, and then you get a free phone call for like 10 minutes. Everything else you got to pay for. Then the global tail link, these motherfuckers, they're making this kind of, they're making a bunch of money off the phone calls. They're making like $160,000 a month depending on what county it is. Then they getting, because they dealing with the county getting money off of this, they getting like $100,000. I mean, it's a kickback where everybody getting money, but they need people in here. And that's where, when you sit here, you got to be real careful who you vote for and who you put in the power with all this legislation, because now when they sign a bill, most people, they throw out the thing out there that what you really want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, like it was a national bill like some years ago to where, okay, well, like you had like a lot of dry counties. On Sundays, you couldn't go to certain states and even buy alcohol. Now, when they changed that to where you can go here on Sundays now, but the bill in that was you couldn't smoke inside anymore. That's why a lot of bar owners was like, hey, what the fuck? Y'all fucking up our profits, because this part of what made us us.
Right.
You know, motherfuckers go in there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, wintertime, you know, you don't see a bunch of motherfuckers huddled outside your door. You got to go out here, you're cold. You trying to enjoy yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like the businesses that are offer this business, the food companies, where they're getting all this bullshit from. You know, because they do give you some bullshit ass food.
Right.
But they making money. You know what I'm saying? It's like all of this shit is predicated on certain laws going into effect to where, cause, I mean, fleeing and looting. That used to be something, man. You know, everybody ran for the
Yeah,
police.
you get a slap on the wrist for that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's a felony.
Yeah.
And then on the byproduct of that is like we was talking. They're going to start trying, okay, well, he's got a felony, he can't own a gun.
And you know what the shittiest part about that? You talking about, you know, how they changing different laws and trying to make everything a felony. If you got a down month, if you're a father or whatever, and you in a small area like some of the areas we grew up in, and it's hard for you to find any job, they won't hire you or whatever, and you can't pay that child support. Now they tell you it's okay to pay $5, but they still want to put that have you come to court and all this, even though you paying that. You may be paying that $15 every month out of your pocket, whatever, until you can find a job. After so many of the child support arrests, it becomes a felony.
Oh, yeah. I've sat in prison with people
Child
asking for
support.
child support.
Child support. I watched a soldier get escorted from the tarmac, dude. We on our way home. just come back from a deployment. Now, people need to understand what a deployment means. Deployment, every time you hear deployment, don't mean overseas. There's things going on here, too, that's fucked up like overseas. You just don't hear about it. And there's missions that have to take place here in order to keep us safe. So, I mean, I'm not going to go off into which ones, you know what I'm saying? But I was sitting there with a soldier, and we made it home. We flew in, and it was at Atlanta Airport. And when we got into Atlanta Airport, because, you know, we was on our way back, you know what I'm saying? Got into Atlanta Airport, the sheriff department sitting there waiting on this man. He's going to serve prison time. Now, he went overseas. All this time, did you know that the Army wasn't, I ain't going to say the Army, but whoever was over the pay, they wasn't paying his, you know, he usually you get that stipend, but you can't use it while you get deployed. Did you know that? You don't get it. It goes to your family. It goes to child support. Child support automatically can take out of it, just like a regular check. It's automatically set up.
Okay.
Do you know that the Department of Defense, the finance part of the department, was not paying this man? He lost his house. Okay. His family had to go back with his family. His child support had built up all this time. He was over there for 2 years. So that's 2 years worth. And got that man, he went to prison. Do you hear me? He went to prison.
I mean,
A soldier.
I mean, bro, it's like this country is showing you they don't give a fuck about the people that they send out to protect it. You're expendable. You might as well join Stallone crew. Be one of the expendables too. You, Jet Li, Jay Statham, the big nigga.
Shout out to my boy Ryan on the show, and everybody know, check it out on YouTube. Ryan got that show where he have the veterans on there that's actually sitting up telling you the real shit. You know how we become second-rate citizens when we come home. You know, I ain't saying you better get on your knees and hail to me and because I was in this. No, I mean, but at least give us a shot at the good jobs. Give us a shot at it. Man, listen. I remember when I came home one time off of deployment, and I was looking for a job. You know what I'm saying? I wanted a job. I went to Burger King, but I'm going to tell you, shout out to that manager at Burger King. They was giving $10 an hour, and I just needed something to make sure I'm paying that child support, right?
Yeah.
This man came out and told me, he said, looking at your resume, Mr. Poindexter, he sat down with me, he said, I'm not going to be like these other people around here. We can't afford you. Judging by your resume, I have to pay you accordingly because you're damn worth it. I don't want you working for $10 an hour. And he was an Asian brother. He said, I don't want you working here with, look at them. You know, they're younger and, you know what I'm saying, kids. He's like, no, you should be making like $18, $19, $20 an hour. I was like, well, just give me, you know, it's up to me. Just give me that $10. Give it to me. I need to work to pay this, and I'm your maintenance man. I don't give a damn. I'll work the hours and make up the difference. And I'm pretty sure y'all got overtime, and a lot of these maintenance men ain't staying here all day. If I got to jump in to flip a burger, I'm going to jump in to flip a burger. I'm serious. And at the end of the day, hey, I'm living by myself. At the end of the day, hey, I'm getting my lunch and shit from here.
Nah, man, dude, wait. Nah, you said flip a burger, man. It reminded me of something. I used to work at Hot Now, right? It was my second job.
Ooh, you was lucky.
No. Hot Now, it was like
good shit.
Nah, it was the one in Nouns, you know what I'm saying?
I remember that one.
So I get up, you know, go in, and it was this couple. They come in like every Wednesday, and they fucking order 100 hamburgers. So we make them early in the morning, get them out of there. As a matter of fact, on Wednesday, we start cooking. Motherfuckers get in, get the grill going. As soon as I get in, Brandon, get the grill going. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we ain't open for, you know, they coming. But one day they didn't show up. So we get to going through and shit, and these motherfuckers showed up right during the goddamn rush.
Ooh.
Yeah, we need 100 hamburgers. It's like, here. Then I'm training my man on the grill. We sitting there. And dude, they left the motherfucker half a fifth of gin up there.
Oh,
I needed a drink after that.
I bet you did. I bet you did.
Nah, man, on the weekends, he used to go down there. Motherfuckers selling, niggas selling weed, dope shit out the drive-thru. Motherfuckers back there in the cooler fucking. Hey,
Yeah. I know.
It was a crazy
Hot
job, man.
Hot Now has some of the, shout out to Hot Now, they had some of the best, cheapest burgers. The olive burger. Man, they put them, they put a lot of people to shame. A lot of people weren't messing with Burger King and because they ain't had no olive burger.
Yeah.
Just like up here where we from, Jack in the Box. Back in the day. Had some big ass burgers. Nobody was fucking with McDonald's and all that. Jack in the Box. You go to, not Jack in the Box, but Jack Frost. Jack Frost. You go to Jack Frost, hey, you can pick up a motherfucking nice big ass burger with a side of ass. I'm just dead up to, hey, a large size too. So I mean that you know, it's a shame. It's a shame, bro, that as citizens that we're supposed to be, that we have to go through this. You gotta pay because the judge decided to lock you up, and half of the time, some of the time it ain't even your fault. But since you going there, you gotta pay for this and pay for that and pay for this and pay for that. Work and make like 50 cents, 25 cents. Shit, like, no, man. I understand in the prison, I understand you getting money from them doing this shit, but at least give them like $3 a piece an hour. You know what I'm
So I'm
saying?
gonna tell you what fucked that up for us. When I was in Parnell, last time I was in, motherfucking, they was talking about paying us minimum wage in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
The officers union fucked that up. They stepped in and said no, because the company they outsourced to work to, they were gonna pay us minimum wage.
And
all
the
the kitchen work.
officers union?
The officers union.
What the fuck did they have to do with it?
I don't know. That was just some bullshit.
That's some bullshit. Yeah, that's some straight. Because I mean, listen, if you got an inmate, he already stuck in there. You give him a minimum wage an hour, he can make some. He can send some money home. He can be responsible. He can get the shit he needs, soap and all this shit. Because I'm sitting up there looking at some of the prices like for their soap and shit on there. You know, because I was a CO. That shit ridiculous. That same soap at the dollar store gonna cost you cheap.
But you know what would really fuck a lot of this shit up, man? Jails, prisons, all this shit here, but it might end up making it worse. But if everybody who got a work detail, like if you in jail, say fuck that trustee shit.
Right.
Now, these same officers walking around not doing shit, they gotta get their ass in the kitchen.
They gotta get their ass in there and start doing the shit.
Get your ass in the kitchen and make some shit.
You damn right. Listen, and I brought up something to you when we was on our little smoke break, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching the news, right? I'm watching you know I love documentaries.
Right.
So I'm watching documentaries, and I'm looking at these other prisons, like they got these like Danish prisons and stuff like that. This one place was a prison farm, okay? Where each prisoner had their own little, what do they call them? What was it? Chalet, shack, you know, little fireplace in there, little cooking tools, like a house. You go out, their job was, and they made their own food. If they needed to slaughter the goat, they slaughtered the goat. You see what I'm saying? It was a little bit, it looked like a little town, this prison. Look it up, y'all. It looked like a little town, but it's fenced in. But these prisoners are out there like chilling, smoking cigarettes, tending to the sheep, that's their shit. If you want to live, here's all the things to live with, here's the things. They can write home to their family, the whole 9 yards. Why ain't we implemented some shit like that over in the United States? Well, we're not making them, it's not making them, how can I say, pacifying them. It's putting that responsibility back on them, saying, hey, in order to eat, you're going to have to make your own food. You're going to have to grow your own food. You're going to have to do this. Now, we got a commodities truck that come in, and, you know, y'all working per hour if you want to work and do different things. I mean, they was doing welding in this little, they was learning Amish shit in this little motherfucker, you know, how to build shit, building barns. Like one of the prisoners, he needed a new roof on his shit. The prisoners got together. They paid him by the hour. They got up there and did his roof. One whole unit, cigarettes. They had a little store that sell commodities, cigarettes, rice, stuff like that you can get your extra side potato. Some people grew potatoes. You can go over here and barter with him for potatoes.
Yeah.
It brought that responsibility back, and none of them motherfuckers wanted to leave. When it was time for them to leave and they did their time, it was motherfuckers like, nah, I'm good, man. or either keep me on to help. You know what I'm saying? As part of the staff. I mean, they didn't want to leave because they was able to take care of their families was coming in, seeing them. They out in their own little yard. They ain't give them a lot of land, but their own little yard with a fence around it, playing with the kids.
But then they probably really deal in rehabilitation.
Yeah, and they was really, look, they had counselors that came to each little hut, coming in and sit with them for an hour or so. How you feeling? You feeling down today? How your sheep? You love your sheep. You love your cats. You love your dog. How you feeling?
See, we got A-Russes here. Them motherfuckers, like, the further you get away from Jackson, the worse off they get. I remember I was up in Marquette. I'm up there with Ray Charles now. Motherfucking, it was this dude, Bot. You see outside his office, like, that's the office door right there. This motherfucker literally cussing motherfuckers out. The fuck out my office. I'm tired of looking at your ass. Get your black ass in there. Because by the time you fill out the thing, ain't nobody finna drive 7-8 hours just to look into this complaint.
Right.
So the thing, what I'm seeing, other countries, they might realize, I mean, they might really want rehabilitation for their citizens.
Mm-hmm.
Here, it's not about rehabilitation. It's about hoping you should get in there and do some bullshit and get flopped. Stick around with it for a little bit. Because they make money off your flop.
Make us some more money.
They make money off when they see you up north, when you cross that bridge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that, say if a brother, and I'm just saying, I ain't saying that's the type of shit I want to do, because I don't want to see no brother incarcerated. Say if we had millions, right, and we wanted to go purchase this 1,000,000 acres, 1,000 acres, you know what I'm saying? And we wanted to put one of them type of rehabilitation prison. Do you think we'll have to fight for that shit?
Of course you will.
In the middle of nowhere, though. This ain't around no general public, but it's, you know how they have the prison.
Dude, of course, yeah, you would have to fight for that.
Do you think that the other prisons would be pissed and be like, no, how they gonna do that?
Now, first off, it was like, you know what I'm saying? You got to look, okay, the people you getting here, are they going to be part of the officers union? You know what I'm saying? Because even though if it's privatized, they join that union. I mean, I
would have private security. And what I mean by private security is like everything it ties into itself. Veterans.
I mean, you going to have, dude, it would damn be impossible for a motherfucker that ain't in the loop to open a place like that. I ain't saying it ain't impossible. It'll be damn near impossible.
That's almost like you think that they will put up a fight.
It's almost like if you want to go
prison it is.
If you wanted to go to St. Joe and open up a barbecue joint.
Right. Just because you open that barbecue
joint. You're going to have to get a whole bunch. You're going to have to go through a lot of red tape. Look at a whole bunch of signatures of people behind you, people that you don't even know.
Fighting and shit, yeah.
And then they probably got people with favors they already owe, or people that they like, or friends and family. No, we can't do this for you because somebody want to open up a boutique over here.
Yeah.
Somebody want to open this up. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're really doing this and you're really trying to help, I think that's the one thing I don't think our system really teaches. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really teaches. I mean, it's like, you know, we live in a time right now. Motherfuckers out here with no record, no nothing, go to school 4 years. You get out, you got a bunch of fucking debt. Mm-hmm. So now think about a nigga, you in there, and you ain't really got a trade like that, but you going to school, you get a degree. You done had the time, you got you a degree.
Right.
Now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I had to find out. I'm damn near, I'm just like a few credits shy of having a bachelor's in psychology. I can't go work at Riverwood because of my record.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
My nigga.
And I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what made me, you know, one, it was
I'm working
like,
on mine now, but.
That's cool, but it's like, with my record, I would have to open up my own place. Now, I'm up against a lot of other motherfuckers. I ain't got the references. I ain't got none of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you can get that.
I probably could, but by the time you get all this going, you know what I'm saying? You already got motherfuckers against you that hoping you fail. They might send motherfuckers there for you to fail.
So you're able to be a marriage counselor and shit. A drug rehabilitation counselor too. You know that, right?
I mean, if they release my credits from GCU, yeah.
Yeah, you can get them credit. Yeah, you can get them credit. You can get them credit. But damn, nigga, I ain't know that shit. Nigga, that should have been picking your brain. You know I'm going for my bachelor's in psychology, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying
I don't really talk about it a lot because it's like, damn, you know, like, Shit. When I talked to GCU, I talked to them a few years ago, and they still talking. They still on that whole shit, holding my credits up. Talking about, no. The deal was, as long as I went here and I kept this A, it was free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I handled mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I never.
You just sit down and talk to them further about it. If not, we'll talk to an attorney, bro, because I want to see you get that motherfucker.
But I ain't even on that right now. You know what
I
I'm
want to
saying?
see you get that motherfucker. You got a lot to show me, because I'm in right now. I'm in my general classes.
Yeah.
And I'm about to get ready to get off into that. After I get done with this computer course, I'm gonna be into my mathematics and my psychology. I'm doing the Sci 101 coming up. So I'm jumping off into it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm already in there making good grades. So hell yeah, I can
But
pick
my
your
thing,
brain.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's why I'm trying to impart to the people out here watching, and the people I come in contact with. Get you a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck a degree, get a trade. Get something that's gonna feed you.
Definitely.
Because at the end of the day, you might not finish your schooling.
That's right. And it's hard. Yeah, you right.
But if you got a trade, something you can do that's gonna feed you.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you some options. It gives you some leeway. You got some breathing room. Okay, well, regardless if I finish this or not, I can still take care of myself comfortably. I can take care of my family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My kids ain't one for nothing. My wife ain't one for nothing.
Right.
All of this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, but a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really marketed to us like that. That's what places like Michigan Works are supposed to be for.
Right.
But they're not.
They're not. They half-assing it too. They just there to get paid.
They come in there, I mean.
They messed my resume up, man.
And then, you know what I'm saying, I look at this place and they fucked me up to sit here. One day I'm sitting there, I'm just went down there to fuck around on the phone and get out of K-Pep. There's a ton of motherfuckers in the back, and there's only like 4 motherfuckers out front.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is all y'all doing here?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's garbage, man. It's a wasted use of our taxpayers' money. It is. They getting paid for nothing and they're not helping people. And we don't have nobody that'll look into it. But guess what? Since we on the Cognac room, we gonna help with that. The more people that watch this show, the more the shit get out. That's why y'all need to tell all your friends and tell everybody about it. You like and subscribe to it.
You know, get us some shit we don't send it in to us.
Send it in to us. Get on this damn Zoom. Stop being scared to speak your mind. That's what the Cognac room all about. We sip, and I'm hoping that you sipping. If you don't sip you some tea. And speak your mind on here. This platform is for the people. This is for the people. It ain't just for us. This for the people to speak their mind and tell us something that we need to know out here to help out the future, the little brothers and little sisters in the future, to help them out. Speak. Anyway, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know, bro, I'm glad you came on the show, and you my motherfucking co-host. I appreciate you, bro, because you come with some motherfucking knowledge for real. You know what I'm saying? And I would trade nothing in the world for that. I mean, you're the perfect fit for this motherfucker. I told you that already. You know what I'm saying? Because when they come to us talking knowledge and having fun with the shit, that's what you're supposed to be able to do.
Yeah.
I bet y'all old history teachers probably like them fuckers. I used to kick them out of class and they'd be up in there going at it, talking about history, talking about, you know, just knowledge, kicking knowledge. You want to teach the class? Sure will. After we get done teaching the class, get out my class. Yeah, we talk better than you. In one session.
Yeah.
In one session, bro. Now it's up to you. We can give them 20 more minutes or we call it a night.
Hit off into like some entertainment news.
Yeah, let's do that.
Man, I was reading earlier, man, about my dude Benzino, man. He went to M&M joint, man. Ordered some spaghetti. And he got filmed. Little dude said he didn't know who he was. He ordered shit on his real name. He in Detroit. Benzino, man, I guess he's gonna make a video for the Rap Elvis. If y'all ain't heard Rap Elvis, go listen to it.
You mean the spaghetti in the cup?
No, Eminem done
the spaghetti in the cup.
I don't know what it is. He's got a restaurant called Mom Spaghetti.
It's his mama. It's his mama shit. He got it for her, but she makes spaghetti in the cup. And we had one of the main guys that does he go to every restaurant and do a what's her name? He said it wasn't that good.
That's what Benzino said. He's like, that shit trash.
It was bland. Yeah, he said it
What
was
was
bland.
that, Mark from Mississippi? What you think about spaghetti?
But you
That
got
was some bullshit.
that shit was some garbage. Listen, but you got to understand though. There is other spaghetti. I'm just keeping it political. There's other spaghetti, and there's hood spaghetti.
Man, come on, man. What do you mean by other? Who's the others?
Motherfuckers that don't know.
Talking about the White Walkers.
What they call them on? What was the little show we used to watch with the motherfuckers with the blue eyes?
Game of Thrones. The White Walkers.
The White Walkers, yeah. So,
come on, man.
You know, between the White Walkers, a lot of them don't know how to make spaghetti. Now, let me get shout out to my motherfucking niece. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my niece over there in the band. She made some spaghetti for her dad's. They call it repast, right? You know.
Yeah.
She made some spaghetti, and we did a barbecue for him. Every year we do a barbecue for 20. Shout out to 20. Love you, bro. And she put some I've never seen this before. She made the spaghetti. She put sausage in the spaghetti.
Yeah.
She put pepperoni on that motherfucker.
Yeah. You've never had it like that?
Like a pizza.
Yeah. You've never had it like that?
Never had it like that, bro. When I tasted now, don't get me wrong, gotta have some badass motherfucking spaghetti before because, you know, 20 used to, he cooked some spaghetti, and plus I got a few ideas. My thing, I make a hellified baked bean, a country cowboy style baked bean. Shout out to my cousin Cowboy, I love you. Uncle Cowboy, I always call him Uncle. Shout out to my Uncle Cowboy. He taught me how to make these cowboy baked beans, boy. That'll blow your motherfucking socks off. Motherfuckers used to come knock at my door and beg me to make them when I lived up there in Portland. And I had to send over whole pots and shit. Y'all niggas give me my pots back though. You know what I'm saying? They eat that shit quick. Hot. That hot kick in a little bit later after you eat that spoonful. Yeah, it's all right. And that motherfucker heat up. Whoa, I need something. No, you get some garlic bread with it. Used to be the shit. Baked beans. But you know what I'm saying? She did some shit, man, with that. Bro, that shit was good. I thought it was gonna be some bullshit. That shit was good, man.
I had it, motherfucking, when I was staying in Cleveland, went to the little Italy part. You know what I'm saying? Me and my ex-wife didn't spend time hanging out there because that's where you can go get the real Italian food. And the first time I seen some shit like that, the motherfucker had like the rigatoni noodles, but they had the sausage in that shit, the pepperoni, the peppers, the onions. There was some other shit they put in that shit. I mean, like $8, you got a bowl like this. Motherfucker just come down and falling out the shit. You know what I'm saying? Then, they mix in like 3 different kind of cheeses, then cover with the Parmesan. The shit like a meal in itself.
Yeah, man, you ain't got to tell me the way she did. I looked at it. You was there. She made the spaghetti there when we was out there sitting out there chilling and shit. We made that super punch that we made and shit.
Yeah.
All them damn chicken wings. I'd never do that shit again, man. I was up there till 4 in the morning cooking chicken wings. But and we started in the afternoon. Ain't that a bitch? But she made that shit that time. I took the rest of it home. I thought it was some bullshit because I ain't really no spaghetti fan. I got some. This look like some bullshit. Heated it up. Asked my little nephew, hey nephew, who made this? Hey, sis made that. Taste that shit, Nah, man, I ain't fucking. When I took 2 spoons, like, what the fuck? That shit tight in the motherfucker.
Yeah. That's why I don't get a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they throw the hamburger in their shit. No, try that Italian sauce.
Try that sausage, it changes the whole, you know what I'm saying? I don't eat pork, but I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like, I had lasagna with the Italian sausage and the pepperoni in that motherfucker. And it's like, man, and what's that shit, what's that cheese, ricotta and all that shit?
Yeah. I don't normally.
You're full and still trying to eat more.
I don't normally eat pork, but every now and then, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm black. Every now and then, I'm gonna make a little taste of,
Oh yeah, it's
some ham or something. I love ham. I ain't gonna eat it every day.
Oh, nothing beat a nice ass stacked up ham and cheese sandwich. What up, Uncle Rod?
Little big ass ham sandwich, You already know my brother, man. Like I said, shout out to my brother 20. Miss you. This nigga used to make center cut pork chops. You go get them cut this fucking thick. And deep fry the motherfuckers. And you gotta put it on a bun and do his little shit to it because he had his own seasoning. And you eat that shit, nigga, I swear, man, hey, man, let me get another one of them big motherfuckers.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to eat pork. He made you want to eat it.
I remember that night he made the motherfucking burgers with the goddamn, it was sausage and beef.
Mm-hmm.
The motherfuckers came out, the meat was like that big.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that we all had two of them bitches. I ate the one, like, you like, man, you still got one of that BDUB, man.
I'm telling you, man, the nigga used to, and that's what I miss about it, man, because we sitting there together, we sitting there, I'm thinking, you like, man, I'm finna make us some munchy crunch. We sitting there watching movies and shit or drinking a little something. Yeah, we gotta put something on our stomach, little bro. We gonna make a motherfucking Polish man and dress that bitch down. We got bell pepper, onions, garlic, everything on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That bitch be stacked up high. By the time you eat that, you sober. Shit, we can drink all night. You got it on your stomach, now it's absorbing that liquor.
Man.
Nigga, we sitting outside the room at the function, at the motorcycle function. We're the only motherfuckers outside selling chicken dinners. We frying chicken in the deep fryer right there, hot with fries. Nigga, you got $5, you can buy 4 wings, big ass thing of fries, 4 big wings, big ass thing of fries. Oh, you want something special? $10 turkey wing, whole turkey wing fried.
Hell no.
Hell yeah, nigga, we was on that shit, man. That's why I miss my brother, man. All the winter time we meet up, Southern Comfort outside, making deer chili outside. Got the fire and got the fucking pot hanging. Or either he got the propane tank. We out there getting it. We just standing there right there on the road, on the dirt road, standing there toward that yard. We motherfuckers out there eating and shit and warm. Motherfuckers pulling up on lunch break, pulling in. Give us some of that chili, man. Shit, man. I miss my brother for real, man. That's my dog. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? You kicked it with him. A few family members have kicked it with him, but you notice I don't really go out no more. I did that last night with my daughter.
Yeah.
I don't like people.
Shout out Toppers.
Yeah, shout out Toppers and that other corny ass bartender. You know you was corny as fuck.
Can't get mad at that man.
You was corny. They usually ring the bell. That's what the bell for. When you ring the bell, you get the last orders in. He ain't even ring the bell. Like, then you hear people talking about like, man, you bitch ass motherfucker, you ain't even ring the bell. You supposed to let them when they get like 1 o'clock or 1:50, bing, 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 you ringing the bell.
Now, what I didn't like, it looked like, well, he talking about, nah, dude, I seen you serve a couple motherfuckers after you said no.
After you said no, he served the motherfucker that was sitting right here.
Hope I was going to say nothing to my sister, Kim.
He served the motherfucker that was sitting after 2 o'clock.
Yeah, because I was seeing when he brought old girl to bed and took her card.
Yep.
This is like 10 after this, like, man, you know what I'm saying, but
I was pissed because what they say, man, you disrespectful as fuck. Now, you want to do it like that, lock the door. Lock the door. This is the last round. We got to hurry up. Lock the door, drink that shit, and then I'll let you out.
That's how they used to do it.
That's how they locked the door.
Head out. Ain't no coming back.
Yep, they locked the door. And I'm studying. I'm like, man, we couldn't get a drink. We've been sitting over here. I've been calling for you for the longest, way before 2 o'clock. You made it your business to. Then when I started getting on, his face turned red and do this. No, don't act like that because everybody over on this side been calling you.
Yeah, he avoided our whole end.
You avoided that whole end. You a piece of shit. But anyway.
I don't want to say that, man.
Yeah, he is. He know he is. Now,
come on, man.
I'd have been I ain't no
That's
snitch.
That's kind of harsh, man.
I ain't no snitch, but if I, like you said, talk to sis, I bet you wouldn't be working there no more.
I don't think she'd fine. You know, because she is the manager there.
She'll put him on daytime. You gonna make nothing then. I don't make no tips then, no way, dude.
No, yeah, you make tips.
I wouldn't have gave him shit.
You see all that money he had back there on the thing, shit.
I wouldn't have gave him
jump
shit.
back there, smack shit out and take that shit.
I wouldn't have gave him shit.
I'm joking.
He a poop butt. Back in the day, remember that poop butt? He a poop butt. Back in the day,
you know,
he's trying to impress a rag down.
It was a few impressionable ones that I saw.
Nah, he wasn't trying to talk to them.
He was
trying to talk to the girl that had a nigga there with her.
Oh, hell.
How far you think he gonna get with that? The boyfriend just laughing when I'm going off. The boyfriend looking like, yeah, he right. The girl was like, no, but I have been. I don't care if you've been ordered. He wasn't supposed to serve you after. He's supposed to give you a refund.
Yeah.
I didn't get to you, sweetheart. Here you go, refund. You don't serve them afterwards. But
I mean, you're gonna keep it all the way clean, but see,
that's privilege for you though, right?
but see, remember back in the day, remember a quarter till they quit serving.
Yeah.
So you knew.
Mm-hmm.
Then between that last 15, they might sneak you one in, but after 2, wasn't nobody getting shit.
Then old girl came up with the blonde hair chick from that's from over in Finland or whatever she was. She rang the bell. Bing, 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 bing.
Oh yeah, you talking about Linda?
Yeah, she ring the bell. Bing, bing, bing. Hey, it's 10 minutes till. Bing, bing, bing. Get him in now.
Fuck Linda. That bitch kicked us out.
Yeah, she pulled some bullshit. She was showing out though.
Now the thing
I've
is,
been gone ever since, I think. Wait a minute, no, she don't. She work up there at, matter of fact, she work up there at, that's her that work up at the store. She a big girl now.
I don't think that's her.
Mm-hmm. Work up at the store. That's why I know her family. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, you're a big girl now. I'm a big girl now.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. She still get hit.
But
you know, she had that bill. You knew once she got comfortable, it's blow up time.
mm-hmm. I would love to open a bar. They would love my bar. They absolutely love my bar.
But that was another thing, man. They're down there in Ben Harbor because it fucked me up. I'm reading the paper and I'm sitting there like, man, because I just left the gas station like 2 days before that. They wasn't selling liquor. Now they selling liquor right there by Harbor Towers at Marathon. Yeah, they sell liquor there. Right across from the liquor store.
Really?
Yeah. And then it's like
they own the damn liquor store.
But motherfuckers trying to figure out like how the fuck did y'all get a liquor license for this?
Right, and this
because you know the state of Michigan only has so many.
Yeah, and you can't have so many within the feet of each other. You can't.
You know how many liquor licenses is?
They belong to the same family though.
But shit, I mean, if you got a liquor license for here, you can't have it for here too.
Not across the street. It ain't supposed to be. It's the way the zones is. You're not supposed
to. But
to.
there's only so many in Michigan, so that's why the cities, the commission on them was like, how the fuck did y'all do this?
Money talk.
Yeah.
They run Ben Harbor.
Oh, I know.
They run that motherfucker. I overheard the motherfucker that owned Dave's. You know, we was cool with them. You know, they came to that funeral or whatever. 20 funeral. But I overheard them one day talking about how they trying to get stabilized.
Man.
See, you see what I'm saying? But we can't come in and do that.
Because we're not trying.
I mean, even if we tried.
I'm saying the niggas with money ain't trying to think like that.
Be able to stabilize where it's needed, make money.
I mean, because I'm going to tell you what, Sam got the right idea out there at Eagles, but all he sells is liquor. I mean, I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? I remember I bought some skins from there, man. Them motherfuckers was chewy when I opened them.
He sold me some. I ain't never had this, bro, but I just wanted to try it, and I should have never did it. I almost threw up.
What?
Chicken skins.
Come on, man. That's worse than Lowry's with the goddamn microwavable chitlins.
What?
Lowry's got microwavable chitlins.
How the hell did y'all hear this? Microwavable chitlins.
Some of y'all probably done had.
What you add the season pack and put water in the
no, shit look like popcorn. I'm sitting there reading it. I'm like, man, I know I fucked up. Then Veronica, she was there. Shout out Veronica. She was like, you reading that right, Brandon?
What the hell?
She's like, you reading that right.
Microwavable chitlins, man.
Microwavable chitlins, man.
What the hell is this world coming to? Boy, y'all gonna be sick. Then the motherfucker eat that shit. I swear to you, gonna be sick. We got 5 more minutes in the show, and we still got the Zoom open, and we're gonna sit back and chill later on and just eat and kick it and talk shit. But y'all feel welcome to call in. You got 5 more minutes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and donate to the Cognac Room. Don't forget to go check out that merch, and we're going to have some extra merch coming up here in the next few weeks. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be able to get the skull caps, the T-shirts, the mugs, you know what I'm saying, the masks, the handcuffs. Nah, man. You know,
having all that for?
Nah, I'm just fucking around. Ain't no handcuff. We're going to have all the rest of that shit, though, for real. It's going to be straight on the site. But shit, bro, you know, with that being said, Do you got a message for the brothers and sisters out there that have the opportunity to make money? You know what I'm saying? You got a message for them to help them. You got a message for them?
My thing is this, man. It's like, you know, it like, you know, I see a lot of people, I read a lot of articles and shit, motherfuckers talking in reparation shit. No, X that out. That's dead.
Yeah, that's
dead.
That's dead.
They're not gonna give us nothing.
They're not gonna give us a damn
And if you're
thing.
sitting around waiting for it, that's on you.
Keep waiting, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Because right now they looking at it like, nigga, we don't owe you shit. Fuck it.
Right.
Now, the thing is, it go back to, I don't know if y'all familiar with W.B. Du Bois or not, and Booker T. Washington. I don't know if y'all familiar with either one of them.
They need to be.
But they were diametrically opposed in their ideologies. Booker T. Washington, he was of the, fuck it. We can do this, learn how to do shit, learn this. Matter of fact, he the one that founded Tuskegee Institute. He was like, let's learn how to do this and do for ourselves.
Right.
Booker T, W.E.B., he was from the line, oh, we got the talented 10th. Let's push them out there. The problem is when you push somebody up there and geek them up, they might not always throw that rope back. They might not always reach that hand back.
And that's the problem.
You know? And in a lot of cases, that's really what's going on with us. It's the people.
It's the people.
You know what I'm saying? And when it come down to, in a lot of ways, we are our own worst enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you know, if you don't want somebody to look at you, they're gonna look at you a certain way regardless.
Yeah.
But there's things you can do to make them look at you that certain way, but they're always gonna have that gleam of respect in their eyes. Like, that's a nigga, but I ain't finna call him that. As opposed to like, fuck you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hit him with the downer part on. But no, it's just, you know what I'm saying? We got to start looking at each other better, because that's the whole point. As long as we look at each other as niggas, the world gonna look at us as niggas.
As niggas. Mm-hmm.
You know, we got to start looking at our kids better.
Mm-hmm.
Black men, we got to start looking at our women better.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Black women, we got to start looking at your men better.
Definitely. Because a lot of men think the world of you and you dog him.
Yeah,
same way with the men to the
That's
women.
why, if you look at the stats say it basically, once a black woman is over 35, she ain't married, the chance of her ever getting married is
slim, very short to zero.
Slim to none.
0.0001.
You know, and so now I know a lot of women done put it in their heads that, okay, well, I don't need a man. I could do this. But you need somebody that's gonna make you complete.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're a carpet muncher, maybe you could say that.
Still need a stud man. Shit.
Well, that ain't, hey. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, in black men, it's okay if you got a good woman at home to see a beautiful woman out. You can compliment on that. Don't try to fuck everything that move and fuck this up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That guy loves you. He gonna spend money on you. Maybe you got to think about it. He ain't got millions to spend on you, but he make you feel like you a millionaire. He make you the top of the world. You know what I'm saying? You running after money and shit. You looking after this motherfucker that's expensive. Once this motherfucker that got the money, he gonna do what he got to do with you and go on to the next beautiful chick, the 2.0 of you. Then you're gonna try to go back to somebody who was a real man that, for thick and thin, toothless, hairless, he was there with you. And you're gonna try to go back to him, he gonna be gone. He gonna be gone. Somebody gonna get him up, pick him up. Y'all older women, y'all better look how these younger women are now wanting relationships. And they're picking the older men. So y'all need to grow the fuck up. Seriously. I'm dead serious.
But bro, it kind of go back to certain things in slavery we was never taught. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we was ever taught, organizational skills.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Certain things we were taught, but we weren't taught how to apply this and take this and apply it over here.
Right.
A lot of us weren't taught financing.
Right.
So we ain't figured that out.
We ain't figured it out.
A lot of us wasn't taught love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, So when we started learning on our own, then the government steps in, did the shit they did, because a lot of people don't really understand how the welfare system started.
Right.
You know, when Ronald Reagan, when he was running for president, he coined that term welfare queen. Everybody seen a black chick sitting in projects some goddamn where, in hood USA some fucking where, and 4 or 5 kids, no nigga there. Because the government telling her you can't have no nigga here.
Right.
But they didn't realize it was started to keep the white family together. The same thing that broke our families apart kept theirs together.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, during the Great Depression, say Nick and Mickey, they living over here in motherfucking, I don't know, we're going to say, goddamn it,
Jersey.
Elkhart, Indiana.
Yeah, wherever.
Now, he's going out to find work. So she can go apply for welfare to keep the family in the household going while he out looking for work. He might find a job in fucking Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Now he get to working, get him a little place he can send the money back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it was really created for.
Yeah.
But then they seen this shit, then you got the business spring up around it. Friend of the court. Now we gotta wait, let's make this a felony. Okay, let's vote on this. We're gonna make it a felony. Yeah, these niggas don't watch C-SPAN, they don't read the bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't worried about them.
That's
You
right.
know, they market it to the white people. Yeah, you know, I mean, come on, man, cops. When that first hit, look at this shit. You can't say all this shit is happenstance, man.
Yeah.
There's a design to this shit. That goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's as simple as this. When motherfuckers got here, they had the Bibles. Everybody else had the land and resources. Everywhere they went.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they got the land, the resources, the money, and everybody else got the Bibles. What's wrong with this picture?
I don't know. Motherfuckers ain't.
Not saying you can't have your faith, but goddamn, it said it in James. James told me faith without works is dead.
Yeah.
So, sitting there believing in shit and all that and all, I don't give a fuck, you know, you saying he touched me and all that shit, you know, I let the pedophiles and them sing that shit. I mean, you gotta sit here and do for yourself.
You gotta do it for yourself.
And just open your fucking eyes. That's it. That's it. Just open your damn eyes.
And that was a message from the Good Hands people right here
Stop,
in
man.
the Cognac Road. Right here in the Cognac Road.
That's just something that, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, motherfucker ain't gonna never take care of you better. You can take care of yourself.
Man, you can take care of yourself. You can't help nobody. Like I told you, you can't help nobody if you don't help yourself first. And with that being said, bro, we're gonna tell them good night.
All right.
We love y'all, man. Y'all stay up.
Yeah.
We here kicking knowledge for you. Get on here and listen to it. Look at it. Learn some things so you can be able to take care of yourself better.
Yeah.
Or don't watch it. Keep sliding on motherfuckers. See where that gets you. From here at the Cognac Room to the people out there, y'all have a good night.
And peace.
Peace and thanks for watching.
And fuck you anyway.
Fucker.